Hey there. So today, welcome to Something Saturday. I thought I would show you something different to do with these dies. So these are what I've created in the past with the rainbow dies. Let me just pop those over there. These are the rainbow dies themselves. It's funny, when this catalogue came out, so this is the mini catalogue that goes through till June the, should know this date. It's on here somewhere. Oh, and I'm going to need my glasses to be able to see that. Hang on a minute. So let's see. What do we got? June the 30th. Oh, so it goes right through to the end of June, this catalogue. So when it first came out, I actually saw these dies and I thought, oh my gosh, I think I should get those dies. But when I looked at the stamp set, I thought, you know what? The stamp set doesn't really do much for me. But hey, look at the dies. And the good thing with this is that you don't actually have to have the stamp set to have the dies, if that makes sense, because they all go together. So it's really cool. I'm going to sit down and move those over there, and I thought I would show you how to do a shaker card today using these. So I kind of started on it already because I just sort of like thought about it, and then this is my last piece of acetate. I'm waiting for some more to come, window sheeting. So so then I thought, oh, I better not actually make this up, because otherwise I can't actually do it as a video. So we shall do it together. What I've done, I've taken the big die, so this one here, and I've cut it out of just a piece of card. So I wanted it so that it was going to be slightly smaller than my main image, or my main card. So there's my main card, and I made it about 5mm smaller on each side. So it's 10 centimeters by, I think I ended up making it 14.5, so it is slightly longer than it is wider when it comes to putting it onto the card, but that'll be okay. I quite often do it that way. Excuse me, I've just actually managed to just pick up COVID, and I'm now sort of on my way out of it. But anyway, so what I've done with this is I've actually now coloured these in, and I've coloured them in with my stamping blends, so that I'm not too sure why that one has ended up with a line going through it. That's really curious. Anyway, we'll call it sunlight. So I've gone with a bit of red, and then I've got my orange, and I've got my yellow, and I've got my green, and I've got my blues, and then onto my indigos. You know, as we all know, it's Richard of York gave battle in vain. That was the one that I got taught. So, of course, you've got your red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. So I'm hoping that sort of looks like that. Right, so what I wanted to have was I wanted these underneath where I'm going to put everything, which means that I can pop this into place temporarily. I don't want to actually stick it down in place, but I do want to stick these in here, so then I can take it off. So let's give it a go, shall we? And add a bit of Tombow to it. I like the Tombow because it gives you a bit of wiggle room on things. Then I want to make sure that's where I want it, and then see if I can persuade this to sit in the gap. There it is, one down. And that is the back. Got to work out which is the back and the front when you've used the blends on it, because they bleed all the way through it. Which is not a problem if it's going to be sort of sitting on something like this, and you're not going to see the other side. Oh, now I'm going to get all gluey. Come on, off you come. Thank you very much. So I've got 2 down. Then we will go this one. Kind of feel like I'm forgetting to say something here, because we kind of just launched straight into the video. And I know normally I would sort of show my face a little bit and say hi and things like that, but not feeling 100% yet, so I just figured I won't show my face yet. Not that my face isn't beautiful, of course. Yeah, nothing alters my my temperament usually. Oh bother. Okay, that one's kind of going everywhere. Come on, I just want you to sit in there. Oh, it looks really cool like that actually. Okay, but I want that to come off there, because then what I want to do is add my window sheeting onto the back of this. So I'm just going to put some of this all the way around. I have got my silicone mat underneath because I don't actually want to end up getting glue all over my table. Oops, move it up. How lucky was I that my last piece of acetate is just big enough to do this. Window sheeting, Heather. Call it window sheeting. Okay, but you all know what I mean when I say acetate. All right. So now, once that's dry, I'm getting gluey bits all over myself. Hopefully it's not going to show, but I'll be giving that a wipe over with a bit of something that hopefully will remove the glue for me. Okay. So now I am really hoping that this is going to work, because if it doesn't, then you won't be seeing this video. All right. We have got this stuff. So this is the foam adhesive strips. They are absolutely fabulous for this sort of thing, because what I want to do is have it so it hides behind like that. Yay, it's gonna work. Scissors, that's what I need. Okay, so I've got that. Just gonna add a bit into here as well, because I want that piece. Let's move on to the next piece. Probably not two of them at a time, just one. Just the one, Mrs. Wembley. Not sure who's going to recognise that saying. Very, very, very old sort of, well, probably not very, very old, but old enough that it's an English thing from a sitcom that we used to have in England. And Lindy might recognise it. I think it was from To the Manor Born or something like that. Anyway, yeah, they used to have this old lady, and she was the cleaner or something like that, and they used to say, you know, would you like a drink, Mrs. Wembley? And she'd say, oh, well, maybe just the one. And by the time that she left, she was absolutely sloshed. So it was quite funny. Right, moving that round. So you can see I've just added lines in there, because it will be, what I want to do is I actually want to create something that I can put different colours in each part. So then I am going to add, so you really want to squeeze these up close so that it forms a proper seal in there, and you can't, so if you're adding glue or whatever you're going to add to it, it can't move around between the layers. Oh, goodness, they're all gone. Sorry, excuse me coughing away here. I'm actually feeling heaps better than I was. If that's any consolation. Okay, so let's just Move it round. Oh, that one's a wee bit long actually. I might trim that one down. Right, I'll get rid of that piece. Throw that in the general direction of the rubbish bin and hope that it makes it. And might just add some more of this around the place just so that I know it's gonna stay up all over the card. All right, I reckon that's going to work now. Okay. So, excuse the fact that I'm actually going to use some... Oh, I should have brought a drink in with me. Some old glitters. These are really, really old glitters. But, you know, I've got them, so I should use them. And they're really cool. So you got pink and blue and green and just a sort of whitey colour. So I figured I was going to go with the whitey colour over this one. Obviously the blues, then the greens, and then the pink. That was my plan. So I'm hoping that this is going to work, she says. All right, somewhere around here I have a teaspoon. And I'm going to have to be really careful and get this just exactly where I want it. Oh, bother it. Because I could tip it into there, but then I've got to work out how to line it up exactly if I do it that way. So I was kind of hoping that I'm going to be able to do it this way. What's next? Green's next. So we are going to add green into there. Almost need something to move things along because I don't really want the these to be sitting on top of bits of glitter, because when they do that they don't stick terribly well. All right, so we've got green in there, then we're going to go blue. This will be the point at which somebody comes in here and the wind comes in and everything goes haywire. Okay, it's looking all right. And then the last colour. Oh, if this works, it's going to look amazing. I'm so excited. I feel like it needs a bit more blue on that blue one. Okay. Let's just... Oh, I know. I'll use that. That looks like an excellent size. Okay. Blue, maybe a bit more green, maybe. No, it's really hard to tell until it's actually on, and then it's too late. And actually I might go with a bit more of the pink. How cool does this look already though? Wow. Gonna have glitter all over the table by the end of it, so anything that I do after this, you're going to be going, oh look, there's that glitter. Okay. Righty-ho. I think that is probably about all the glitter I'm going to be able to get off there. So now I can just start taking these bits off. And that does not go all the way to there. Sorry. Let me just carefully move that over and then move this into the picture so you can actually see what I'm doing here. Just taking off all the backing bits of this stuff. And I just want to make sure that they are all definitely sort of butted up against each other. So in fact, what I'm going to do is just add a wee bit more. Oops. Because I don't actually believe that that seal there is quite there yet. I'm gonna take that bit off there, and yikes, I'm just gonna add another piece onto there because I'm not sure about the seal on that one either. It's only because I don't want stuff coming out of these little edge pieces, and I think the rest of it actually looks all right. So now I'm going to go ahead and shove my head in the way. Oh my goodness, this is so exciting. Wow, look at that. Oh, I love it, I love it. So that was worth it, wasn't it? I'm just going to cover myself in glitter now. And I forgot to stamp anything onto the piece of card before I did all this. So I was thinking that probably what I'll do is just grab this special tag and maybe put a little saying into there and have it sort of hanging off the edge there. But I'll tell you what I'll do is I will actually put photos up on my blog so that you guys can see it. How cool. I'm just going to make sure that you can actually see what I'm seeing here. Isn't that fabulous? Really happy with the way that turned out. So there you go. Yes, it's good. Grab out your old glitters and things, and potentially you could actually use like a clear glitter for them all with that in the background, and it would still look pretty cool. But I'm really happy with that. So if you've enjoyed today, slightly tediously painful with getting it all in the right place, but if you have enjoyed today, then please come back and join me again next week for something different on Something Saturday. And don't forget to share the love. Okay, bye.